Hello, everybody. Welcome to another broadcast of the Boys and Girls Club of Albany College Talk 101. We're so excited for you all to join us today on this live segment. Today we have none other than Albany Technical College, who is a hometown favorite of ours. They support the Boys and Girls Club in Albany in all endeavors that they do. And so we're so appreciative to have them on today. Special shout out to Dr. Parker, who is the president, Anthony Parker, the president of Albany Technical College, along with his wonderful staff, VP Mr. Griswold, VP Brown, and all of the wonderful staff, faculty, and members and students. Hey, go Titans! Hey, today, as we embark upon this conversation today, we, as always, ask that you share this live video, drop your comments, questions, and answers that you would like to get answered today by Miss Katina Bell, who's going to be representing Albany Tech today on this live feed. As always, hey, we're so thankful to have great partners and brothers and big sisters clubs across the country. So shout out to all of Boys and Girls Club of America organizations that are tuning in today. From wherever you are tuning in and watching from today. So we say thank you so much for this opportunity. So I want to first start off with a quick introduction video from none other than the president himself of Albany Technical College. So stay tuned.
My name is Anthony Parker, and I'm the president here at Albany Technical College. We're glad that you chose Albany Tech as your college. As an Albany Tech Titan, you will learn all the skills you need to be successful members of the workforce. I hope that you'll take full advantage of those learning opportunities. While you're here, don't forget to involve yourselves in student activities. Whether you join a club, the chorus, or decide to play basketball with us, make sure you have some fun while working on your diploma or degree. My office is always available if you have any questions or concerns. Again, thank you for choosing Albany Technical College, and may you be as successful as you can in your career.
All right. So, hey, listen, that was the president of Albany Technical College, Dr. Parker, giving you some warm welcomes about his office always being open. Hey, listen, I love a university, technical school, and college that the president always say, hey, my door swings on the hinges of welcome. And so I'm so thankful for that opportunity. So I'm bringing on now Miss Katina Bell, who serves as one of the recruiters at Albany Technical College. And so I'm just going to allow Miss Bell, hey, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having us here. I'm just elated to be here live with the Boys and Girls Club.
Hey, so Miss Bell, as always, we allow our special guests at Southern Hospitalities to just share some information about themselves and their role that they have with Albany Technical College.
Well, once again, like you said, my name is Katina Bell. I am the admissions counselor and recruiter at Albany Technical College. As you know, Albany Technical College has been a staple in our community for over 50 years. We are a workforce development institute of higher learning. We are a 2-year public institute, which means that our primary focus is to enroll our students, educate and train them, give them the skills that they need so they can go out into the workforce and provide for their families. So that's our main goal.
Okay. And so when we talk about Albany Technical College, we talk about the 2 year experiences that you all have and offer to students. We know that with the local school system here, you all have partnered with them and started dual enrollment of students. So can you shed light on that dual enrollment process and how have you seen it spark since its existence?
Dual enrollment is like the best thing for our high school students. It gives them an opportunity to embrace being a high school student and to further their education. And just recently, we had some students, and prior to this time, they can graduate from high school and our college at the same time. You can possibly have a certificate, diploma, or even an associate's degree by the time you graduate high school. Some things have changed with dual enrollment, but at the same time, it's a great experience for our high school students.
And so we currently at the Boys and Girls Club, special shout out to our class of 2020 students. We currently have at least three students that are seniors that are part of the Boys and Girls Club that have taken advantage of this experience and will be graduating or has graduated
Okay.
with their high school diploma and as well as their technical degree from Albany Technical College in nursing.
And,
And
and
so
And I just would like to plug this as well. I would just like to encourage students, if you're interested in dual enrollment, the first point of contact are your counselors, get the support from your parents. And we have a great high school counselor, Miss Williams, on our campus as well, that works one-on-one with the counselors. So if they have any issues, consult their counselor, start the paperwork, get with your parents, and so you too can get a grasp on your future, because now is the time for them to start thinking about their future.
exactly. And I love what you're saying about getting starting early on the process. Most times we wait and linger on opportunities like this.
Absolutely.
And so listeners, viewers, for high school students, go ahead now. Start connecting with the admissions counselor for the high school. Start doing the necessary paperwork already because you don't want to allow this opportunity to miss you. Can you
Yeah.
go on some of the highlight degree programs or majors that you all have at Albany Technical College?
At Albany Technical College, we offer a wide range of programs from certificates, diplomas, and associate's degrees. Certificate programs like phlebotomy, um, nursing aid. We have accounting. We have business technology, business management, e-commerce, marketing management, just to name a few. Mechatronics. We have culinary arts. So we cover a wide spectrum from cosmetology, barbering. We have a new barbering program and it's great. All of our programs, we just have something for everyone, regardless if you're a high school student looking to get ahead, or you wanting to be retrained, you're what they call a non-traditional student, a veteran, whatever the case may be, we have and can meet your needs at Albany Tech. And one good thing about Albany Technical College, we are Saxon COC accredited. We have pathways where you can go on not only from the certificates, but diplomas and associate's degrees. And you can also obtain an associate's degree with Albany Tech and go on and earn a four-year degree. We have pathways to several colleges and universities.
And so one of the questions that I'm looking at from one of our club members is about your cosmetology program, your barbering program. Is the barbering program allowed for students that are doing dual enrollment, or is there a certain type of requirement that's you have to do before getting in the cosmetology program?
You have to at least be that 15 years of age in order to go into cosmetology program. Upon meeting the basic requirements of admissions, we have day and evening classes for cosmetology and barbering. Our next available semester will begin June 1st tentatively. Due to the COVID-19 experience that we all are going through this pandemic, some of our schedule has been kind of shifted a little bit so we can accommodate our students.
Mhm. And so, with this COVID-19, is Albany Technical College going for a virtual summer program for classes?
We've always had 100% online programs. We have over 30 programs that are 100% online, and this is a great opportunity for those who are wanting to go back to school to embrace technology. I know with this pandemic, it got us all kind of kind of at home, closer to home. So in the comforts of your home,
Mm-hmm.
although we don't know what tomorrow may bring, but we do know that through education and technology, we can still offer you a great educational background, certificates, diplomas, and associate's degrees with our 100% online programs. So you still, through the midst of all of this, you still can learn and be educated. So that's the great thing
Yeah.
about it.
And then the beauty of it is, and listeners and viewers who aren't familiar with the Albany Technical College, they are known for their early childhood education and their nursing program.
Oh
Can you
yeah.
shed some light on those two programs for students who may be interested in those fields?
Oh, yes, we have a great practical nursing and even a 2-year nursing program in our early childhood care. And I think the thing about our programs and what made them so strong is because we have skilled faculty members. Our faculty are from the work area, they're from the workforce. So, who better to train our students than someone from the workforce to guide you, instruct you, and help you get the skills that you need so you can go on forward to pass state board and become a part of society and earn for your family. So we have the simulation labs, just like what you would see at our local hospitals. We have it state of the art right on the campus of Albany Tech. So that's a great thing. And our early childhood care facility is secured. And we also take students, young kids from the community, and our students are able to learn and get the skills that they need as well, so they can work within the school system or even private businesses.
And so I wanted to just for a moment just
Uh-huh.
share this video from the admissions department, just so
Okay.
our listeners and viewers can just get a feel of the process that you all have at Albany Tech and admissions.
Okay, good. Thank you.
And so, looking at this experience, viewers and listeners, and we have several videos. And so, throughout, we'll be dropping those videos and allowing you to get that firsthand experience of seeing, hey, Albany Technical College is not just a 2-year technical program where you can gain a degree, but you mentioned, Miss Bell, about the pathways and how you can take your 2-year degree and go on and further it into a bachelor's degree. Can you
Right.
name some of those institutions that you all have partnerships with?
Oh, sure. I'd be happy to. Albany State University, Fort Valley State University, Columbus State, Savannah, Mercer, Kennesaw, Georgia Military College, even Indiana Wesleyan University, just to name a few. So we have about 17, I believe 14 to 17 pathways where our students can finish an associate's degree with us and further their education. They can continue on to the 4-year degree.
Wow. So even looking at the experience of those students that are dual enrolling, even those students that are graduating this month who had to do it virtually, that's something
Right,
different for them.
right.
And so for all of us, that's something different for all of us graduating virtually, yelling from the computer screen
I
now.
know.
So when we talk about the degree programs and the opportunities that you all have available, uh, do you do you all have any type of academic support for those students that probably need an extra boost, or those students who kind of like myself, that math isn't your best and strongest subject?
Right.
So can you just shed some light on that?
We do. One thing about Albany Technical College, we are committed to the services that we provide to our students. And upon entrance, we have what we call our academic advisor who monitor the progress of our students. We have an academic achievement center. If we have students that may find themselves deficient in any area, or they're needing additional studies, we provide a quiet space for them that's secure. They can use the computer. They can get additional assistance in math, English, whatever the case may be, we provide them. We even have what we call a Titans help desk. Our Titan help desk help our online students, or just students in general, those who are embracing technology, that are transferring from the traditional setting to the online
Mhm.
experience. We do have what we call a Titan help desk. They can go and study, ask questions about technology or about the learning management system that we use. So we try our best to cover all aspects of aiding our students to graduation. Because, see, that's the primary goal. Not only do we want to enroll them, we want to encourage them along the way, and we
Mhm.
want to see them through graduation. And
Mhm.
not only that, we want
And
to
that
employ them as well. And Mr.
and that's one of the things.
And Mr. Simmons,
Mhm.
if I will, I just wanted to let everyone know during this time, we are waiving the application fee. So, because we know through this pandemic that we have a lot of students, potential students, they may experience some type of financial difficulty. So, we're waiving the application fee. And some of the requirements for the admissions, as far as the testing, that's been waived for some of our programs if it's not healthcare related. So it's possible if you just provide us with an official copy of your transcript or just a copy of your diploma, we can start the process for our students, the potential students. So this is a great opportunity for students who have been put
And
out
so
of school.
it is. And when you mention about application fee waiver, for a lot of seniors, that's one of the things that they struggle with the most.
Right,
Is do we actually pay for the application fee, or you limit what college or institution you're going to apply for because of the fee for application? And
right,
so thanks for sharing that. And that gives hope for a lot of our viewers and listeners all across the globe who are watching this live to know, hey, they aren't some of the requirements for various degrees programs have been waived.
right.
So it also means that students and listeners, you got to go do your research.
Absolutely. Take advantage of what you have right in your community. Here in Southwest Georgia, we serve 7 counties. So I just want to use this platform as an opportunity to just make the listeners aware, or the viewers aware of what we have available at Albany Tech. Take advantage of Albany Technical College because we're here for you. You are our primary reason for us standing 50 plus years. So we want to help them get what they need so they can go on further.
And so when we talk about taking advantage of the opportunities that Albany Tech is providing, and we talk about the application fee being waived, that removes so many barriers for students who are first generation students. Can you talk
Right.
about how many first generational students do you see come through Albany Tech, and is there a particular requirement or any assistance that you all provide to first generational students?
Well, I've seen an increase through my years of my tenure with Albany Technical College. I've seen an increase, of students enrolling. We have, not only do we have a fee waiver for the application, we offer FAFSA, we offer the Pell Grant, Hope Grant, the Hope Career Grant. There are scholarships available for our students, different type of senator and additional scholarships may be or funding available for them once they actually enroll. So there's a lot, but we just want to encourage them to come out and just see what we have available, because financial aid, that's a barrier for a lot of our students. Where is the aid coming from? And we have resources available. We have an 8-week program, commercial truck drive, and there are assistance available for our students to go on even through that 8-week program.
And so looking at, and I know you mentioned about the barrier of financial aid.
Right.
And so that was one of the next videos that I was going to, because for many, and to be honest, to a lot of people, financial aid is a struggle when you aren't
Yeah,
familiar with that process when you're a first generation student.
that's right.
And so having somebody there to really walk you through the steps, and I can
Mhm.
attest that Albany Tech does have willing financial aid counselors and knowledgeable ones to actually
Absolutely.
walk you through that process. And
Absolutely.
so I wanted to share this video here from financial aid just to give our viewers um, just some leeway, some comfortability to know that Albany Technical College don't leave no stone uncovered.
We try not.
And so, yes, just stay tuned for this video here.
The Financial Aid Office at Albany Technical College is here to assist in making sure you complete the appropriate forms to apply for any form of financial aid. Whether it's the HOPE Grant and Scholarship, Pell Grant, or student loan. Timing is extremely important when applying for financial aid. Remember that applications for aid must be completed each academic year. Financial aid recipients must maintain satisfactory academic progress to remain eligible to receive student financial aid funds. Students must meet both areas of grade point average or GPA and completion rate each term to stay qualified. The Financial Aid Office at Albany Technical College is here to help you with your financial aid needs and are located in the Kirkland Administration Building.
All right. So looking at all that Albany Techs provide, Hope
Right.
Scholarship, Pell Grant. I mean,
Mhm.
it's literally mind blowing to know all the opportunities and resources that you all offer for financial assistance.
Right.
And so
And
looking at what you was mentioning about the truck driving certification program, and can you shed some light and information on that?
with our commercial truck driving program, it's an 8-week program. Prior to the pandemic, we had 2 sessions, and I'm sure once we start back, we'll have the 2 sessions. We have day and evening classes. They're normally from 8 a.m. to 4 and from 4 to 10. 8 weeks of training, rigorous training. Our students go through. Um, we have incentives as far as we can help them with additional resources to go through that program, because roughly commercial truck driving is roughly a $2,000 program. So with
Hmm.
all the different incentive and the hope grant that they can possibly be eligible for, so you're looking at maybe out of your pocket, give or take about $400. Then there's assistance for that. So that's a great opportunity, because if you know of anyone, if you have anyone that have a dream of being a truck driver, now is the time. I mean, that program alone is a great opportunity for men and women to provide for their families. In 8 weeks, you can change your whole life in 8 weeks. 8 weeks of training.
And it's amazing how you said that. I know that Dr. Parker shared with us about the truck driving program
Mhm.
and how that 8-week program really helps secures people with jobs. Most people that
Right.
graduate from the truck driving program
Mhm.
already have a job. And so
Right.
you're talking about coming to Albany Tech. I really consider Albany Tech to be the hub of resources,
Right.
because no matter what degree you're obtaining from Albany Tech, you can pretty much, with hard work and research, graduate in the next day or next week, have your guaranteed job. because of the opportunities that's already being provided from you, from admissions, financial aid, to tutoring assistance. Do you
Mhm.
all provide any type of career advising? Um,
We actually have what we call a Career Development Center, CDC, and their job is to help our students along the way. They help with resume writing. They prepare you to walk into a room where you're being interviewed for a job and own it. Showcase your skills. They help with job placement. Over 90, I believe we're like at 97% job placement rate. So we have a great team, Mrs. Jimerson and her staff. That's what they do. They help with job placement. And not only that, she works with our local military base, Marine base here, finding co-op agreements with different businesses and industries. So we're busy, and like I said, we're committed in the success of our students. Even now, to this day, right now, we are all teleworking. And in those capacities that we normally work in, career services, they are hosting virtual resume writing, interview training online through WebEx.
And so, with looking at how quickly everything has went virtual,
Right.
and how we just literally had to pack up, and you all were already offering, so it wasn't hard for your institution, for Albany Tech, to take all of their programs virtual. You already was doing that.
Right.
But as far as students who are wondering now about how to get transcripts to you all and how to get any type of information they may need to start school, whether it's in the summer or in the fall. What type of processes do students have to go through now to submit transcripts and various things?
Well, believe it or not, it's not like it used to be where you had to write for or request it. Everything now pretty much is done electronically. If they log on to the various college universities to obtain transcripts, it's what they call it e-script, and it's done electronically through the system anyway. And like our local with the Dougherty County school system, they're actually working and providing us transcript field. So they can actually email their counselors and tell them that they need the transcripts, and they will provide them to us. So
Mhm.
the process is very simple. Our admission, we have a great admission staff. Gloria, Nikki, and Keisha, they work diligently, and myself, we all work together to make sure that we process those applications. Students can go now to albanytech.edu and complete an application. You can apply as a returning student, so the system will not ask you for an application fee, and we're waiving the fee anyway. So we're continuously every day accepting students, Monday through Friday. So I just want to encourage those who are interested. If you have a family member, encourage them to start with Albany Tech. It's now the time to change your life.
And so, many people don't know they are. I went to Albany Tech for a summer to get a marketing design certificate. And along the class with me was people like DJ Dollar Bill was in the class with me. And so, I mean, it was several of us in the class, and now I'm looking
Mhm.
at all the opportunities that we're actually working in the fields that we talked about in the classroom at Albany Tech.
Right.
And so, looking at those experiences, I mean, you're talking about for all of our out of state viewers that are listening. Shout out again to all of our Boys and Girls Club people that are listening from across the country. This Albany Tech is a jewel here in Albany.
Oh yeah.
And if you don't mind relocating, they would love to have you as a student. Can you talk to and shed some light to listeners and viewers? One of the questions that just came to my email was actually about do Albany Tech accept out of state or out of Dougherty County students?
Oh yes. A lot of our students, they're not even residents of our service delivery areas, and that's okay. Even we accept out of state. Now the tuition, of course, will be adjusted. It'll be different. It's pretty much double, but we do accept out of state students. We have once again those fully online programs, so they still can earn even in the comforts of their home or in the state where they live. So we do. And I guess I am so passionate about Albany Tech because I am a 1992 graduate of Albany Tech. And I'm I'm passionate about Albany Tech. I'm committed to our vision and I believe in our vision because it helped me. I graduated in information office technology. And from there, I was able to go on through a cooperative agreement that we had at the time with Georgia GSW. So and then I'm thinking about the fact that I've gone on to Albany State. So that's why I'm so passionate. And I get a little emotional when it's time to talk about education because I have a great job to wake up in the morning and to encourage others to go to school, a place that I attended. So once again, I'm sure the passion come across. Georgia Southwestern, Albany State, there's just a part of me, Albany Tech. So that's my foundation. Albany Tech is my foundation, and I'm here. I'm over 20 something years later, still committed.
And that's what it takes. That's what it takes. Dedication, hard work.
Yes.
And I say again, the Boys and Girls Club of Albany and America brag on the rights of having the number-based programming. And so when we talk about number-based programming, we talk about evidence-based programming as well. So we have a program called Diploma to Degrees. And Diploma to Degrees actually help prepare students, teenagers, to identify college research, to go and take the advantage of college tours. For evidence for the Boys and Girls Club of Albany, and we love to take college tours to Albany. And so, with doing so recently, before the pandemic, there was one program in particular that I really, really was so impressed with. And this particular program actually had to do with actually, it was a form of nursing. And in the nursing area, there was actually live 3D models of actual patients in hospital beds. And taking them through the process. And so, can you shed upon how much hands-on experience will students get who are enrolled with Albany Tech?
Well, primarily with Albany Tech, that's the bulk of it. We are committed. We are pretty much hands-on learning. Students will not only be exposed to lectures, discussions, innovative designs, but you have an opportunity to work in the actual simulation lab. And pretty much in our medical area and all across our campus is set up just like you would go into a hospital. So you would get the actual experience. So when you leave Albany Tech and walk into your workplace, you will feel at home because you get that hands-on learning at Albany Tech. And we have what we call a skills checkoff, where our students have to perform techniques that are a part of the curriculum. And we do not sign off on anything unless those students meet that criteria, because they have to go on and take and pass state board to become licensed. So that's all a part of the curriculum. They spend a lot of time inside the simulation labs, and not only that, on the actual sites. So pretty much a large percentage of the time will be done in simulation and on-site learning.
And so very quickly, I want to go to one of the videos that which talks about pharmacy technology. So let's stay tuned.
Okay.
And again, to our listeners, I hope that you are taking notes and researching these wonderful opportunities that Albany Tech is providing.
I'm currently the pharmacy technology program chairperson, and I've been a pharmacist for 10 years now. So currently our program offers the diploma track, which is more of a shorter track for the program. And then the other option is the degree track, which is the associate degree of applied sciences. Both of them lead to being a pharmacy technician. But the awesome thing about our program is that we really provide our students with a lot of hands-on training so that when they go work in any pharmacy, any area of pharmacy, they're prepared and positioned to do the applied work. They also get the didactical, which is the book information, but they also get a lot of applied work so that when they go in for the first day on the job, although they may be learning something new on the system, they'll learn a lot more and they'll be able to actually start working. Well, anybody who gets excited about medications and where they're coming from, our program actually gives them that good baseline, that great start. One of the more exciting things is when we get to the applied part where we actually start working in the lab. A lot of our students are, although timid by preparing IV solutions that you see in the hospital, they actually end up going on to enjoy it because you actually get to actually prepare the medications that the patient will actually receive in the hospital. The other part is that we're actually enhancing what we have here now in terms of our lab. So it gives the student like that real live experience of being in this case, the community pharmacy. And then on the hospital side, they get experience with that as well. Although there are many other pharmacy technician training programs, every program is not PTCB recognized as a training program. Our program just received notice that we are currently and have been selected to be one of PTCB's recognized training programs. So all of our graduates who complete our program starting in 2020 will be eligible to sit and test for the pharmacy technician certification exam. In the area of pharmacy, we've had actually graduates of our program go on to major universities and colleges to get their actual PharmD, their doctorate of pharmacy, just as I have, and go on to actually be pharmacists. We have some students who actually go on to get bachelor's degrees so that they can actually run the program and sit in the seat of director or chair, such as I'm in right now in terms of a leadership position. So those are the opportunities that the associate track will allow you to matriculate into compared to the diploma program. One of the things that we do here at Albany Tech in our program is we not only prepare the student to work in Albany, Georgia, but we prepare our students to work in California, in Michigan, and anywhere that they can actually become a licensed pharmacy technician. So you can work in corrections, you can work in retail, what we know as like Walgreens, CVS, Walmart. You can work at an independent pharmacy. In fact, our former chair is now the owner of an independent pharmacy in Baconton, Georgia. We prepare our students to work in any environment, in any hospital. Some of our students have the opportunity, once you graduate as a technician, you can work in a specialty area, so that there's actually a pharmacist for those of us who are familiar with cancer patients. Those cancer patients receive what we know as chemotherapy. There's a pharmacy technician and a pharmacist that is responsible for preparing those medications, can be emergent. And also our pharmacy technician students are in a position where they can prepare crash carts. So if you've ever seen any type of medical show, whether it's The Resident, for those of us who are a little more seasoned, ER, Chicago Med, where you see where people have actually coded or they stop breathing, that actual tray that actually has those medications, the pharmacy prepares that. There's a technician who actually fills that box and is responsible for ensuring that it's always filled and prepared so that when a patient does go down, the medical staff and nursing staff can work to get the patient back alert and alive. So if you're looking for a career option that will allow you to work in multi-different areas and have great experience, if you're really seeking a program to get actually applied experiences so that when you go out into the work field, you are more than prepared to work, then this is the program for you.
All right. So, hey, listen, y'all know Albany Technical College has degree programs for everybody. It's amazing to know that this is one of Albany's bragging rights of a jewel of a program. It is so we're so thankful for that. So Mrs. Bell, can you share some just your thoughts on why students should come and enroll in Albany Technical College and their families?
I feel there's several reasons why you should choose Albany Technical College. One is because it's like home. It's like having your auntie watching over you. We follow our students from the beginning process, from completing an application, clearly through the process of them taking classes. We check on them to make sure their grades are in good standing. We're committed to the vision of enrolling, educating, and training our students. And not only that, just employing them in the actual field. So if you're looking for an environment where you have a great ratio, student to instructor ratio, the classrooms are small, no intimidation, choose Albany Technical College. We remove any barriers we try our best to move any barriers that our students may face, whether it's transportation, childcare. We have programs and places. We have what we call our STARS team. They help our students along the way. That's what they do. They remove those barriers. If you need additional assistance, we have someone on our campus available to assist you. We have a library. We have areas where you can go and study. So we're committed to our students from the beginning to end. And, we won't leave them. We follow them through from the beginning to the end. So I just feel like those are many reasons a student should choose Albany Technical College. We have Student Life, which promotes student engagement opportunities for our students. We have different club organizations, criminal justice, honor society, ambassadors, just to name a few. So we're close knit. We watch our students. We've just walked the whole process with them. So I just feel like that's a great opportunity. And you get state of the arts training. You get the skills that you need, the credentials, so you can go out and provide for your family. So I feel like those are great reasons. And I'm a prime example I'm a product of Albany Tech, a graduate. So those are many reasons anyone should want to choose Albany Technical College.
And looking at, I know one of the things, my mother attended Albany Technical College in the culinary arts department. And so there's several different highlights. I was amazed back in February when we took a college tour of Albany Tech just to see all the different programs and majors that they have, and just to see how excited the students was about learning, and how it was literally in the nursing program, parents and children joining in together, getting that degree, getting the work done. That was one degree program of a daughter challenging a mother on how to get this project done. And so the home feel of Albany Technical College is true, Miss Bell. It's just like a family. It's just like a family. And so, with looking at the opportunities that you all provide for students, the different student life organizations, the SGA, the FCA, it's just amazing. And then we dare not forget, dare not forget about the athletics part of Albany Technical College.
Love our
I would
Titans.
be in trouble. I would be in trouble if I did not mention.
Absolutely.
And so, can you shed light on the different sports organizations or teams that you all have?
Well, we do have the Albany Titans. They're our basketball team. In our student life department, once again, we have several club organizations, from ambassadors, our criminal justice club, honor society, Phi Beta Lambda. We have Skills USA, the Christians, Students Christian Fellowship. So we have something for everyone. It's a great opportunity for student engagement to promote learning. So students are able to connect with different peers that you have a desire in, like the Phi Beta Lambda, all the business professional students get together. They have that club where they go off and they compete. So, and we promote unity. And we go out in the community where students can feel a part of society in the community in which they live, where they can just go out in the community and provide services, to be ambassadors of Albany Tech. So, I mean, we're just stewards of the different fellowships and the different clubs. So that's what Albany Tech is all about. So.
Yes, and so again, there is a comment that just popped up on our Facebook page
Oh, great.
about whether students have a difficulty time passing the entrance exam. Um, Ms. Bell did highlight those in the dual enrollment program earlier, but if you would like to, just once the video in and live, she did share some resources with you, and we will provide a link as well in the comment section for those. And so, Miss Bell, any final parting words, or motivations, or encouragement to seniors and parents and families? I see the spark is happening now. Everybody, the light is Albany Tech is happening now, and so people are emailing and commenting, and so
Well, that's
any.
right. Well, during this time of the COVID-19 pandemic, I know it's a time of uncertainty for many, but we just want to assure everyone that's listening, Albany Technical College, we're here. We're still committed. Through this all, we're still committed in providing you quality technical and adult education and training that you deserve. Once again, we're SACS and CLC accredited. We're committed. We have professional staff, not only staff, but we have skilled professors, instructors that are from the industry that are still committed to providing our students with what they need. And that's an opportunity for success. It doesn't matter if you're a high school student. Everyone is treated with that importance because they are important from the beginning. First time they walk on that door until they get their diploma and their degrees from graduation, you are important at Albany Technical College. And we will be proud to have you as a member of our Titan family. And don't forget, during this time, the application fees are being waived for summer and fall. So I just want to encourage those to take advantage of our online learning, or just once we're back functioning where we're actually on campus. So because I miss our campus. I have that one-on-one. I miss seeing the students and my coworkers, of course. So we just look forward to getting back to, some sense of normalcy. So.
And so, even as we prepare to wrap up, Miss Bell, we want to thank you for all that you do for the Boys and Girls Club of Albany. We thank you so much for always coming to our beck and call and sharing the word about Albany Technical College, and even as far as allowing us to come and explore Albany Technical College and just roam around the campus, and to you and Dr. Parker and Miss Brown and Mr. Griswold. We thank y'all so much for everything that y'all are doing to the Albany, Georgia community as a whole. And now we're so glad to actually have the opportunity to share with the world that are tuned in today and listening. So far on this call, video live stream, I've counted, we've at least had 200 people on and watching from across the world. And so I know that this is something new for all of us with virtual touring. And so we are so thankful for you. Listen, Ms. Bell, hey, from the bottom of my heart, and I know from all of us here, we say thank you so much.
You're welcome. And thank you, Mr. Simmons, for all that you do for our Boys and Girls Club here at Albany and around the world. Thank you.
No problem, no problem. Well, we don't want to take too much more of your time, but thank you so much.
All right. Have a great day.
You too. All right, Boys and Girls Club listeners and viewers. Hey, That was Miss Katina Bell, who is a recruiter for Albany Technical College, shedding some light with us today. Hey, as we continue to do these virtual college tours, we want you to know that Boys and Girls Club is open for any suggestions. So if there's a college that you would like to see to come on this platform, feel free to drop that in the Google Form comment section. Inside of the comments, you will see the Google Form, which we ask every live that you would drop your comments in. Share any feedback that you have with us. This is how we get a chance to know how we're doing, how I'm doing. Do we have to bring in a different co-host or somebody else to host it? Is there a particular speaker at college that you would like to see on our platform each Tuesday for our college talk and Thursday for our career on wheels? This coming Thursday, we will have the Inspector General for the United States Air Force, Mr. Leslie Smith, along with lawyer Miss Maya Simmons Rogers. And so we hope that you tune in this coming Thursday, starting again at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to join in on this live broadcast. As always, go ahead and start liking and sharing. Share this information with your friends about the wonderful degree opportunities that Albany Technical College has for you. And as always, if there's anything that we can do for you as the Boys and Girls Club of Albany, let us know. We'll be more than happy to do them for you. To all of our Boys and Girls Clubs from across America that's tuned in today, hey, thank you so much for sharing this information with your teens and your parents and your club members. We are one organization strong, trying to achieve one mission with our club members and families at heart. So, hey, until next time, we'll see you later. It's been a wrap.